What is going on YouTube? North Main Guide here, coming at you the day after Father's Day. I am smoking my Savinelli 320, is the Hercules model, and smoking some Cobbler, another local blend. Tastes like cinnamon apple pie. Wonderful little aromatic on a stormy day. I'm getting ready to go into work here soon. I work overnights. And I wanted to make a video yesterday, but I didn't get around to it. So this is gonna have to make up for it. For the day after, happy Father's Day to everyone out there. Being a dad is not easy, and it's kind of what I wanted to talk about for just a little bit, was being a dad. And I became a dad 2.5 years ago, and man, what a life-changing experience. And watching my son grow up, and watching his interaction with things in life, and with me, and man, how it's really just absolutely changed my life for the better. I remember 2.5 years ago when I found out, or I guess it's 3 years ago, when I found out that my wife was pregnant, before she was my wife actually. And man, I was scared to death. I was young 20-some-year-old, wanting to do a lot of things, have a lot of freedom. I was definitely a rambler. I've lived in a lot of states and kind of always done my own thing for such a long time that the thought of having a child absolutely terrified me. I absolutely felt like, and you know, I feel bad saying this, I absolutely felt like my life was ruined. And truly the weight of it didn't really hit me at first, but I thought a lot about, you know, all the things that I couldn't do. And it took me a while to really ease into understanding the joy of being a dad. And you know, when they're babies, and I think a lot of men are like this, sometimes it's hard to build that attachment with the baby when it first comes, because you know the mom is spending so much time with it. You feel really helpless as a dad. But as he's gotten older and I've gotten more and more attached, man, what a wonderful, wonderful thing being a father is. And what a better man it makes you. You know, just because you're scared doesn't give you the right to walk out and to run away. I had someone tell me when I was talking to them about being scared, and they said, right now the most important thing for you to do is just to be there, and you'll figure it out. You know, there's a lot of kids who just need their dads to be there, and man, and you know, over time, I have started to figure it out, and this isn't coming out the way, you know, that I exactly want. I'm just kind of talking off the top of my head, but man, being a dad not only has been enriching, and man, I love waking up in the or coming home from work rather in the mornings and seeing my little man, waking up, watching cartoons with him, eating breakfast, playing with him outside. Man, like all that stuff is great. But man, what it's really made me a better man as well. It's focused my life. It's centered my life. It's given me a sense of responsibility. I really can tell that I've matured a lot as a young man, and things that were so important and things that would really rattle your cage when you were younger, they just don't do that anymore. And I know many of you are dads, and so you you understand exactly what I'm talking about, and I'm not telling you anything you don't know. But from a personal experience, telling you what I've came through, man, I really was not a good person. I really was not a good man. I was a young boy, and I ran around with no regard for people's feelings. I had a really bad temper, would fly off the handle a lot. I just really wasn't a good person. I would take advantage of people different ways, and I, girlfriends in the past, I hadn't treated them right, and man, being a dad really changed that. As silly as it sounds, the responsibility of having another human life in your hands really changes everything. It changes everything, and I had a really good dad. I have a really good dad. He's my best friend. I mean, my absolute best friend in the world. And you would think that it would come naturally to just pick up and do that for your kid, but it doesn't, and it's something you have to work on. You have to work on being a good dad. And this is my second Father's Day, and man, what a tremendous blessing kids are. They're not an inconvenience. Being a dad has been the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I'm sure it has been for you. And one of the things that I think is really cool is I watch Aristocob, and then I watch that Markwood Men's Breakfast, and seeing the father-son interaction as they've gotten older, and getting to spend time with your son and building that bond as they get older. Man, that's something I'm looking forward to, and doing things and taking my son fishing, and just growing up and doing life with him. What an amazing life experience, and enriching. If you don't do anything else in life, man, being a dad can be such a fulfilling thing. Traveling the world, seeing all kinds of stuff, living all over, guiding through the wilderness, catching my personal best trout, killing my best buck, dropping my moose last year. The dreams of bow hunting and elk out west. None of that really compares to how I feel spending time with my son. And so I just wanted to share that with you, and share with you what being a father means to me, and how it has just absolutely fulfilled my life, and I feel like that it's made me a better man. So if you're a father, or you're going to be a father soon, don't be scared. Just enjoy life with your kids. Enjoy being broke as a parent, and enjoy all the time that you get with them, because man, they sure do seem to grow up fast. And happy Monday to you guys. I'm glad you guys made it through, and hope it's a quick week, and be seeing you sometime later this week. Happy piping, guys.